button and we can jump into tonight's session. Welcome to Mindful Mondays. Tonight's session is on self-love. Now, there are 7 keys, which I like to call them, to self-love that I've discovered over my many years of searching how to love myself. You know, I don't know how you guys are with self-love or where you're at with your self-love journey, but I realized there was multiple different layers. It wasn't just one or two little things. It was a whole plethora of things. Our relationship with ourselves is like our relationship with other people. It's complicated. There's multiple layers to it. Anyway, the 7 keys to self-love that I've found is, number 1 is self-acceptance. Being able to sit there and say, I'm okay with who I see looking back at me in the mirror. I'm okay with that person. I'm accepting what happened in the past and where I am right now in this moment. Our ability to be happy right now at the weight we are, with the resources, with the success that we have, is the exact same as when we get it. It's just we give ourselves permission because then we feel that we deserve it. Self-acceptance for most people is an act of self-forgiveness. It's looking at things that we've done in the past, saying, you know what, I didn't do what I should have done many times in the past, and I'm okay with that. I was learning. I didn't understand myself well enough. I didn't have enough information. It's just a practice of sitting there and saying, that was okay. I had chronic fatigue syndrome for 17 years. There's a lot of times where I looked back and thought, well, I should have known better. I could have done more. But that's something that takes away from our self-love. Sitting there and just saying, you know what? If I had known how to do it back then, I would have gotten over it. I would have done the work then that I've done now. But I accept that. I accept where I am right now. So for you, maybe it's a matter of, I have to forgive myself for some things that happened in the past and where I am right now. We're going to do a bit of a journaling exercise on that, so don't stress. We'll get to that in a minute. Number 2 is self-appreciation. Being able to sit there, look at yourself and go, I like you. You did really well today. I'm really proud of you. It's not conceit to sit there and say, I'm proud of myself for what I did today. It's a key to self-love, to be able to say, you know what? Well done. Just noticing right now, how does it feel to say even a win in this chat? How did you feel writing it down? Did you feel like that feels conceited? That doesn't feel good enough? The ability to celebrate yourself, your awesomeness, all the little things about yourself, that's a key to self-love. You are so unique. You're so amazing. There's so many incredible things about you. Are you able to willingly, openly share that and say, you know what? I'm actually a really loyal, good friend. I'm a nice person. And celebrate that, not just say, oh, hold back. Celebrate. Celebrate is the part of this. The third one is self-care routines. Making sure you've got a couple of things that you do just for you. Just because you want to give yourself that little gift. Maybe it's going for a walk each day. Maybe it's going to the gym. Maybe it's sitting down and reading a book that you really enjoy. Watching a TV show that just brings you so much joy. Setting aside time and space just for you. That's like a gift to yourself. That's what self-care really is. A lot of people during COVID said, oh, self-care, I'm just going to look after myself. I'm going to lay in bed all day and eat heaps of cake and all that. That's not self-care. That's a bit self-destructive. Self-care is giving yourself a gift that makes you feel better afterwards. If you feel worse afterwards, it's not self-care. Number 4 is transformation and growth. You are a spiritual being that is here to express the highest form possible. There's something inside of you that wants to do things, to move forward. Are you honoring that? Are you allowing yourself to go after new challenges, new opportunities? Or are you saying, no, that's not for us. We need to stay back. Self-love is really just saying, you know what? It's okay to transform. It's okay to leave this place. I've outgrown it. That is self-love. Number 5, honesty. This is a big one. I think for a long time, I was very good at lying to myself. But our self-love is like a relationship with ourselves. If I was lying to you every single day and kept saying, I'm going to do this, and I didn't do it, I didn't follow through on it, and I kept lying to other people around me, that would damage my relationships. That would damage my relationship with you. So the ability to look ourselves honestly and say, look, I'm actually not happy about what I'm doing. And be honest with ourselves. It is actually my fault. I do have responsibility here. I can do something different. It's not the world's fault. I have responsibility. That ability to be honest with ourselves. It's a power, but also our ability to be honest with other people. Number 6, self-discipline. It's self-discipline to do hard things for you. Going to the gym, doing difficult things, that is self-love. It's self-love for your future self. Why are you going to the gym? Because you love yourself so much that you'll do hard things for yourself. Why are you advancing your career? Because you want to move forward. You want to be able to buy nicer things, give yourself gifts, be happy, be productive. These are all keys to self-love. I thought self-love was a very simple process of just self-acceptance, but it's so much deeper than that. And the last one, the best way to practice self-love is self-talk. We think somewhere up to 60,000 thoughts per day. And 90% of those thoughts are about ourselves or our current situation. And 80% of our self-talk is negative in nature. So being able to sit there and become our own cheerleader, that's self-love. To right now say, you know what, I'm really proud of myself for being on this call. I'm proud of myself for being here. Good job. We've always got like either a devil or a little angel on our shoulders. Self-love is the practice of talking to ourselves before we go into opportunities and just saying, go in there, do your best. Either way, I'm going to be proud of you. I'm proud of you that you're here. I've got a client at the moment and just went and did a presentation, spent like 6 hours working on it over the weekend. And he said it didn't go that well. I'm like, yeah, are you celebrating the fact that you gave it a go? Well, I don't know if I'll get the job. You might get the next one. It's not about whether you win or lose. It's about you either win or you learn. And you can celebrate yourself through the losses. You ask someone out and they say no. Celebrate the fact that you gave it a go. Focus on the good parts, the things that there's so much good within you. You've got so much love to give to the world. You might as well give some of it to yourself. If a friend asked someone out and they said no, you wouldn't say, well, you're an idiot. You'd say, you know, well done. Good work for trying. Sometimes we need to talk to ourselves like we talk to a 5-year-old that we want to do well. Amazing. Now, if you want to ever go into more depth with the self-love stuff, that was a lot of information. I get that. But yeah, book in a call with me and I'd be happy to go through all of that and help you develop some self-care, self-love principles, or send me a message and I can send you more information on that. We're going to jump into some journaling exercises now. So just grab a pen and paper, or you can open a new, I don't know, what do you call it, document on your device or your phone, whatever it is, and just write Mindful Mondays, self-love. Mindful Monday, self-love. And the date is the 19th of the 8th, 2024. Number one, our first journaling prompt. What's something you'd like to forgive yourself for that you've been doing lately? Maybe there's something that you've been doing lately, and you can answer this by saying, the thing I'd like to forgive myself for is. The thing I'd like to forgive myself for is, maybe lately you've been spending a lot of time on your phone. Maybe you've been procrastinating. Maybe you've been eating too much junk food. Maybe you haven't been looking after yourself. Anything that comes to mind, and you don't have to go too deep. It could be something small. If you don't want to go into something really deep that's really big and emotional, that's completely fine. Just pick something that you want to work on forgiving yourself for right now and feeling good about, or feeling better. Maybe you've been spending a lot of money on stuff that you don't really need. And once you've got something, just give us a thumbs up so I know to move on to the next question. Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, Emma. And once we've got a couple more, if you don't have a camera on, just use the emoji. Yep. Thanks, Uni. Thanks, Jonathan. Beautiful. We'll move on to the second questions. Number 2. Why do you forgive yourself for this? And I want you to really explore this and treat yourself here with kindness by saying, I forgive myself for this because. Practice this self-acceptance. Practice this forgiveness. Maybe you can say, I forgive myself because it's not helpful at all for me to beat myself up. I forgive myself for this because it has been a challenging week. This task is really hard. And we're not reaffirming the difficulty of it. We're just giving ourselves a chance to say, this is hard. This is a challenge. And just write whatever reasons come to you. If you need to, just take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just relax. Amazing. And once you've got an answer that you're happy with, just give me a thumbs up and we'll go on to the next one. Beautiful. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Number 3, and I want you to be honest with yourself here and what you know is important to you and answer this question. If self-discipline is self-love, what do you want to be disciplined on right now to show your future self self-love? And you can answer it by saying, to show myself self-love through discipline, I will. To show myself self-love through self-discipline, I will. And maybe you might write down, I will use my phone 50% less per day. I will go for a walk every day. Think of something that your body or yourself is just really craving. Something that maybe it is, I'll knuckle down on this project that I've got happening and start it early each day and really focus on it. What is it that you want to be self-disciplined on right now so that you feel proud of yourself at the end of each day? And you don't have to make it too complicated. Just pick maybe one thing. One thing that you want to be disciplined on. At the moment, for me, it's stretching each day. My body's getting a bit sore as I'm getting older and I need to stretch more often. So I'm trying to give my body the gift of the foam roller and the massage gun. Just 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes a day while listening to my affirmations, just doing that each day. I've missed a few days, so I'm trying to be more disciplined on that. And once you've got something, just give me a thumbs up. Amazing, amazing. I'll trust the camera people that they're onto it and everyone else is following suit. Number 4, I want you to write down 3 motivating reasons why this is a great idea to follow through on. And you can answer it by saying 3 reasons this action shows self-love are. So 3 reasons this action shows self-love are. And you can write them down as A, B, and C if you want, as dot points. Three reasons this action shows self-love are. Just write down 3 reasons, 3 motivating reasons. For me, it's like, it shows self-love because I'm loving my body, my vessel, and I'm giving it that time and space. Self-love because I want to feel good throughout the day. I don't want to sit at my desk and feel sore. It's self-love because it's going to help me prevent injuries in the future. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But it also just feels nice. It just feels nice to sit there and stretch and just do that for my body. Amazing. How you going? We've got 3 reasons, 3 motivating reasons. Beautiful, beautiful. Take a deep breath. Well done, you're doing well. Number 5, the last one. What self-talk would be really helpful for you right now to feel loved and supported by yourself? And I want you to do this by starting to write yourself a little bit of a love letter. And just you can start this by saying, "Dear," and your name, "Dear Emma, I really do love you because." Maybe you want to write, "You're trying really hard and I appreciate that. You're a nice, caring person." And again, just breathing, just taking some nice deep breaths as you go through this. And if any emotions are coming up, make sure you just breathe your way through them. Amazing work. Amazing. And when you feel ready, you can just put down your pen and just give yourself a little pat on the back for doing that work. Just give yourself a pat on the back. Let a little smile come onto your face. We don't have to be too serious here. Just have a bit of a smile. Just a bit of a giggle. Maybe you wrote something funny down. Maybe you had some fun with the exercise. You're doing really well just to be here, just to show yourself that love for your mind and your body and your spirit. We're going to jump into a visualization. So what I want you guys to do is just take a moment to just move your body in whatever way, shape, or form you need to. Let out any emotional energy. Someone once said, "The issues are in the tissues," which means emotions are stored in your body. You feel them. When you're stressed, you feel it in your body. So just let it out. Let anything out. Stretch in any way that you need to so that you can get nice and comfortable for today's meditation. And I'm going to put some beautiful music on. Okay, where are we? There we go. Just taking a moment to get nice and comfortable. Can everyone hear that okay? The volume of the music is okay? No music? Yep, good. It's good. Perfect, perfect. Just taking a moment to get nice and comfortable. Really settle yourself into a position that you're comfortable to stay in for the next 10 or so minutes. Just taking a moment to arrive into stillness. When you feel ready, just closing down your eyes. We're going to do a quick breathing exercise just to really arrive into our body, where we breathe in through our nose for 4 seconds. We hold it for 6. We breathe out for 8. Hold for 4 and repeat. I'll guide you through it for the first couple of rounds. Then I'll let you guys do a couple of rounds on your own. So we'll take our first inhale breath in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Do a couple of rounds on your own now. And once you finish your next round, just allow your breathing to return to normal. Just allowing yourself right now to sit here in the stillness. Just noticing your breath going in and out. And in your mind, I want you to imagine that your surroundings have all melted away and you're just floating right now in nothingness. There's absolutely nothing around you. It's all black, but it feels comforting and relaxing. It feels like a break. It feels like a circuit breaker. You just get to rest. I want you to imagine that in front of you, you can see a big, beautiful ball of purple energy. It's about your size and it's pulsing, swirling, whatever you want it to look like. And you know, in your heart, this energy is self-acceptance. It's here to help you forgive yourself, to let go of any previous expectations of yourself, to cleanse your whole being of any guilt that you might be experiencing. I want you to right now, just take a big deep breath all the way in, and as you breathe out, allow yourself to just float effortlessly into this beautiful ball of energy. Feel it touching your skin as you now feel yourself within it, and it just feels so good. The energy of healing, of forgiveness is just coursing through your whole body right now. And while you're in this ball, you can just hear little snippets of words just going around saying, I forgive you. I love you just as you are. You are amazing just as you are. And you take a deep breath in through your nose, breathing in the beautiful energy, and breathe out through your mouth. Just feel your whole body relaxing into this beautiful energy of self-acceptance. Now I want you to imagine that in front of you, in front of your purple sphere, you can see another beautiful sphere of energy that's blue, and it's slightly bigger, and it's full of beautiful energy. And you know that this is the sphere of truth. Maybe you're hidden from it before, but you feel called to let it into your being. I want you to imagine that you slowly float forward out of the purple sphere and into the blue one, and feel a great sense of relief as you touch it. You feel truth, honesty, and positive intentions just flooding all the way through you. You can hear any lies or mistruths that you may have spoken in the past just being resolved. And more honesty and self-forgiveness is just coursing through your body. As you experience this forgiveness from the truth, imagine that you can see in front of you another sphere, and this one is red, and this is the energy of self-discipline. And you're feeling really good right now. You've forgiven yourself, you've been honest, you feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you feel ready to do a few challenging things. You feel powerful right now. I want you to imagine that you float from the blue sphere and you can feel yourself stepping into this red sphere. And as it encases you, you feel a strong power rising up within you. All your strength, all your determination and power is being activated. And you think for a moment about the hard things ahead of you, and they pale in comparison to how powerful you are and how you feel right now. You are infinitely bigger than any challenge you have ahead. Breathe deep and enjoy the feeling of power coursing through your being. As you can feel this power surging through you, and you can see some images possibly of you doing hard things, whatever came to you, that's completely perfect. I want you to imagine that in front of you there's another sphere that's even bigger again. It's at least twice your size, and it's a beautiful golden sphere. And the energy emitting from it is just so radiant and beautiful. And you can feel that this is the energy of love and kindness. And again, you float from the previous sphere of power, taking this power, taking the forgiveness, taking all the beautiful emotions with you as you step into the energy of love and kindness. And as it encases you, you start hearing encouraging words of motivation swimming all around you like whispers from a guardian angel. You can do this. You're strong. You're so powerful. You can do anything you want. I believe in you. And you can feel this love, this encouragement, this kindness coursing through your whole being. I want you to breathe deeply in through your nose, big deep breath. And as you breathe out, just hearing any positive words or affirmations you want to hear in your mind right now. And I want you to just imagine this feeling just floating here. Just imagine this feeling just coursing all the way through your body. Imagine this beautiful golden light of positive words of love and kindness just flowing all the way from your heart, radiating outwards. You can feel it going down your hands, your fingers. You can feel it going down your torso all the way into your legs. This beautiful golden light is just flowing all the way through your body. And finally, you can feel it filling your head, filling your eyes, and it just feels so good. You can feel your whole body relaxing as you take a deep breath in, all the way in, with a slight smile on your face and letting it out through your mouth with a beautiful sigh. And one more deep breath in through the nose with a big, beautiful smile on your face, feeling that love, feeling that kindness, feeling that happiness all the way in. And as you breathe out, an even bigger sigh. I want you to just take a moment to repeat one beautiful love and kindness affirming sentence to yourself in your mind right now. Just one sentence. Allow yourself to really feel it in your body. Feel the energy of those words. I want you to slowly in your mind, imagine that you can feel this fear starting to disappear around you, but this beautiful energy staying inside your body. You can see the golden energy emitting from all the cells of your being. As you feel yourself slowly just coming back into the space where you're seated right now, back into the room. Start to notice the tone of my voice, the temperature of the room. And as you take another deep breath in, all the way in through your nose, big deep breath. As you breathe out with a sigh, starting to wiggle your fingers and toes, moving your neck from side to side as you slowly just come back completely into the space, stretching out just a little bit. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back and well done. Just taking a moment to just come back into the space in any way, shape that you need to. If you need to get up and stretch out or anything, if you need to take a pen and paper and journal anything that came up for you, feel free to do so. But either way, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the session. If you could, when you leave the session, if you just click on Meetup and go back in, it gives you a chance to review the session, or even later tonight. I'm not sure how long it takes before it lets you do it, so it might be tomorrow. But if you could just give it an honest review, let me know what your thoughts were of tonight's session. I just want to thank you all for being here. I really enjoy doing these. We've done them every week, and it's great to see so many cool people just coming along and participating in this little adventure that I've concocted a couple of years ago. It does really make my week to see you guys and to hear from you guys that you enjoyed it. So if you do enjoy it, or you want to talk to me privately or anything, you want to have a coaching call or just a chat or anything like that, I love meeting new people and helping people move towards what it is that they want. So, and loving themselves. I didn't like myself for a very, very long period of time, and it sucked. Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw a person who I didn't like. And it's not a very good experience to have that, that situation. So if you need some help with this, please do let me know. I do like helping people love themselves a little bit more and realize how awesome they are, because you're all amazing, beautiful human beings with whatever experience that you've had, whatever mistakes you've made. You've also done some good things, and there's some people out there that their lives are better because you've been around. So thank you for everything that you're doing. Now, the way that this works is I'm going to end the recording, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to stay on and share if you want. But if you do need to get going, thanks so much for coming. Really appreciate it. And I hope you have a fantastic